back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you kind of how I set up for the week on the weekend. It's kind of like weekend in my life. It's Saturday today. It's like 2 o'clock, so I'm about to go to the grocery store so I can do all my meal prepping and get all my meals done and ready for the week. I don't like to do it on Sunday because I just get the Sunday scaries way too bad. So today's also rest day for me, so all I have to do is cardio. Because I have a pretty long commute to work and pretty long days, if I don't get all my meals done during the weekend and like put them in the freezer, then it cuts into my sleep during the week, and that's just the worst thing ever. So it's super important for me to do this, and also just keeps you on track. And we all know that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. So yeah, I'm hoping today will be kind of relaxing though otherwise. And then I know it's been a while since I posted a YouTube video, so I'm going to update you guys on my physique stuff, bodybuilding stuff, kind of where I'm at right now. Because I think last time I made a video, I was still in the deep of my cut, or my deficit, my fat loss phase, which is over now, thank God. And things are actually going super well, so I'll kind of dive into that deeper later. I might film some of my workout tomorrow, so we'll kind of see how things go. So the plan of the day is to go to the grocery store, go to Target, return a few things. Probably won't leave there empty-handed either, if we're being honest. And then I'm gonna come back home, do all my meal prepping, get all my meals put away and done, and then probably do my cardio, and yeah, we'll kind of see how the day unfolds. And then tomorrow I have my check-ins and my last leg day of the week and my free meal, which is also my favorite. I need to eat some lunch right now, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll get going. Now I just have to go to Kroger. I got some ground beef and stuff from Target because they don't have the percentage I like at Kroger. So that's the deal. Okay, so I'm back from my errands and everything. It's literally dark out already and it's hardly past 6, but I am going to start baking my chicken, and then while that's baking, I'm going to be cooking my ground beef. So for the chicken, I like to make it super plain. I just bake it at 425 for like 20-25 minutes. And I cube it up, and then I don't put seasoning on it, just salt and pepper, because I like to sometimes change the flavoring of the chicken later on. So if I season it, then I can't really do that. So that's because I add seasonings later. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Pepper on here. I do this kind of haphazardly because I really don't care that much. Some salt. And I cut these with scissors because it's just so much easier. And then into the oven they go. I definitely think that chicken tastes better stovetop cooked, but it's just so much faster to do this way. Okay. Now that the chicken is in the oven, I'm going to get started on making my ground beef. Ever since my coach put beef in my plan, I'm like obsessed with it because I didn't eat beef. It was just chicken for 7 months straight. So now, like, eating beef feels like, I can't even describe it to you. Like, it's my favorite thing. Really, all I do with the beef is just cook it in a pan. And I really don't do anything else when it comes to my beef because I usually eat this when I get home, so I don't portion this out. While my beef is cooking over there, I'm going to show you guys some of the other things I got at the store. They're kind of my favorites. So first off, these cranberry English muffins are like unreal. I am obsessed with them and eat them almost every day. So I think it's like a seasonal flavor. So I kind of hope they don't leave though, because I love them. Next is this Dunkin' white chocolate peppermint coffee. And I find that's the only one that's like a flavored coffee that I really like. The other coffee that I really like that I take to work for the Keurig there is this Private Selection espresso roast. And it doesn't taste like ass because I feel like a lot of Keurig coffee does. Hold on. I got some of these Body Armor Flash IVs. They're only 10 calories. And the reason why I like these is because it gives you like sodium and electrolytes, but there's not caffeine in it. Kind of like a non-stim pre-workout, I guess, because I find that I need a lot of sodium during my workout or else I'm peeing all the time, just because I sweat and I drink a lot of water. So I like these a lot. I also like to drink them at work. The rest of the stuff is like stuff for Thanksgiving that I'm going to be using. So I'm making a apple crumble cheesecake and then mac and cheese. So it'll be good. But yeah, that's a few things. And then I got some other stuff too that's just like my normal groceries, like strawberries, cashew milk, way better than almond milk, and some other stuff. My sweet potato, you'll see I'm going to put in my meals, and then green beans, peppers, eggs, sourdough. I kind of alternate between sourdough and the English muffin for breakfast, so yeah, you know the vibes. Some onion powder on my feet. Just took out my chicken. My containers here ready to go, so I'm gonna start portioning out all my food. And I do weigh everything with my little food scale. Is this cute? I'm leaving it off. I think it's cute. Now we're gonna get to putting together my meals. So I have a training day diet and then a rest day diet, so I eat more on my training days. So I'm gonna first start with my training days because I have 2 of those and then 2 rest days during the week. The primary meal that I like to make for my work days and to take with me for meal prep is my chicken, sweet potato, and green bean, cinnamon, maple syrup, peanut butter concoction. Now, I know you're thinking that sounds really weird and disgusting, but I promise you it is so good it leaves me not wanting anything sweet or salty afterwards, so that's why I like it. And I also like how it can all go in one bowl, and then I can just portion it out and then put it in the freezer and take it out when it's ready to go. I don't put the peanut butter on it though, because I like to portion those in little containers. And then just grab a container because I don't want the peanut butter to freeze, because I feel like when you heat it up, it will heat up too much. So these are the green beans that I use. I like the Italian cut green beans because they're like thicker and they're just better. And then I used to use fresh sweet potatoes, but I feel like these are just easier to make bulk meals with because otherwise I'm not sure like how much they're gonna weigh cooked. So I usually weigh them out raw. So I use these frozen sweet potatoes, and then I put my chicken in, put cinnamon, my sugar-free syrup, and salt, and then that's it. And I portion out my peanut butters, and then we'll be good to go. So let's get to it. Weigh out all of my green beans. And yeah, this is all frozen, but I feel like it also tastes pretty good. But my chicken isn't frozen, so. So now I have my training day meals, and I have my chicken, my sweet potato, and my green beans, and all of them all weighed out. I have sugar-free syrup, so I don't do a ton, but. And then I take some cinnamon. Not everyone's cup of tea when it comes to meals, but I'm just sharing what I like. You don't have to eat this. You can literally do this with any meal you want. Like, I just go through phases where I kind of hyperfixate on certain meals. Salt in there as well. I usually salt them more later. I'm just gonna put lids on these and then label them. Like sticky notes, and I just write training day, and then kind of what's in there just in case my coach changes anything. Label it, and then I'll put it in the freezer, and I pretty much do this to all of my meals. And I'm going to make my rest day diet, which is pretty much the same thing, just different amounts in here. So I'm going to do that, and then I weigh out all of my peanut butter into little cups that I get from the grocery store, like little shot cups with lids. I'll show you. And then I put those in the fridge, these in the freezer, and then they're ready to go for the week. I don't have to worry about it or think about it or stress. It's all ready. So this is what we've got going on. I have all of my meals pretty much portioned out right now, and then I stick all of these in the freezer. If something's important to weigh out, it's peanut butter. So, and these have little lids with them, and I can just throw them out when I'm done. So it makes it super easy, and that way I can just grab one of these when I go, and for each of my meals. So. Okay, and there you have it, all my little peanut butter cups. Pretty much it for my meal prepping. So I have my beef meal prepped for when I get home and eat that meal. I have my meal prep for when I'm at work, and my pre-workout meal, which is everything I did before because it's like the same thing. And then my chicken's ready also for when I eat my last chicken meal at the end of the day. So it's all ready to go and not have to worry about it, and it saves you so much time. So kind of doing this, just saving like a couple hours on the weekend can save you a lot of time and stress during the week. Okay guys, so it's Sunday morning, or like noon now, but I did my check-ins this morning, and I just kind of chilled out, had a slow morning, ate my breakfast, and I've been watching Tell Me Lies. Took me a minute to get into it, but it is pretty good. Anyways, so I thought I'd do a little update on how everything's going with me, like physique-wise, bodybuilding-wise, all of that. The last time I made a YouTube video, I was still in my deficit, and I was in a deficit from when I started with my coach in March all the way until I think the end of September. It was a long time, and I think I totaled 35 pounds down. So I went from like 170 to 137, or 171 to 137. Compare like the very start of my deficit versus the very end, which is kind of insane. Low-key hate those pictures, but and then I'll put what I look like today. I ended my deficit, I think it was like September 22nd or something like that, because my training performance was starting to go down. During like most of my cut, my training performance just went up the whole time, and I kept improving, getting stronger. I didn't get weaker, just because I was in that mindset of like, I will get better, I'm not gonna get weaker, and it's really on your head, honestly. So yeah, and now I think my weight this morning was like 139.4, and that's like 2 pounds up. I've been reversing, so like reverse dieting, like slowly increasing food since then, and it's November 24th today. And what's crazy is that my food is like up so much. I'm eating like double the carbs, but I actually look leaner and tighter now, and training performance is going up, and it's all really good. Did not expect that out of my body, because I feel like in the past I was so calorically sensitive, where now I'm like having free meals too here and there every week, and it's going really good. One thing I want to touch on that I kind of talked about on my Instagram before is I'm really happy that I allowed myself to be a beginner in this process, and kind of accept that when I first wanted to do bodybuilding and start with a coach and everything like that, I kind of accepted that there'd be a lot of struggle involved with that. Like, for example, when I first started doing cardio again after like never doing cardio for like a year, it was so hard for me, but I kind of accepted that, you know, you're a beginner, like there's going to be struggle, it's going to be hard, but like you'll develop strength and resilience through all this. And I'm just very happy that I gave myself that opportunity, which I feel like a lot of people miss out on discovering their potential because they never let themselves be bad at something and learn. And I think that's a big lesson that I've gotten out of the past year or so, is just like with everything in my life, I feel like I've gotten to where I am now because I let myself be shitty at it at first, you know, and learn. and grow. So I feel like that's the only way you get good at things anyways. So if you are wanting to do something or try something or start something and you keep saying, oh, well, I'm not good at it, da 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 da, let me tell you that anyone who was good at anything ever started out not so good at it. So don't let that hold you back. Plan for today is I have to train, get some things done around the house, and then get my free meal. Yeah, we'll see what else I get into, but I just kind of want to update y'all on how things are going for me physique wise, and yeah. So I got these big bowls from Marshall's because the bowls I had before weren't big enough. So I got these huge ass bowls and I love them. So I'm gonna make my beef and rice burger salad concoction right now. So it's just beef, rice, I use onion powder, dried onion, pickles, lettuce, ketchup. I think that's it. On my Zevia. If y'all aren't on the Zevias, what are you doing? Because I feel like whenever I drink a Diet Coke now, and these are 0 calories by the way, and they're sweetened with stevia. Now when I drink a Diet Coke, the last time I did it, I took a sip and I literally felt like I was getting ulcers inside my stomach. Like, it burned. I don't know what's in that crap, but this is, I mean, I'll still drink a Diet Coke from time to time, but I feel like these are definitely a little bit better for you. Maybe, I don't know. We're probably all being poisoned, but. Here's my little gym outfit. Thought I'd show y'all. I literally wear like almost the same thing every week, but I have these little Amazon Yorio brand shorts, and then this Amazon, I think the brand is like Luvu or something like that, compression shirt. I think these are a medium. This is an extra small. These shorts are kind of big on me right now, but I prefer things to be too big than too small, because it's too small and I hate when things are too compressive. Then I literally feel like it's like a sensory nightmare and I want to like take it off, or it like gives me cramps or something. So yeah, we're gonna go hit legs.
make it for you?
So I'm back from the gym. I was there for a long time because I had to do cardio, and then I saved some calves and abs to do today. So I was there for a while. But today is my free meal day, so I get like whatever I want. Nothing crazy, but yeah, I get a free meal once a week, which for me is just like perfect because I genuinely enjoy the meals that I eat on plan. But it is like just the perfect amount to have one meal every week to kind of, you know, balance everything out. So what I got is I got this last week and I was obsessed with it. And I used to get this a lot back in the day, but I already started eating the chips, honestly. What I get is a toasted chicken Fontega sandwich. It's so good, and I get it on ciabatta. It's amazing. And then their tomato soup is actually kind of mid. I have to add like a lot of salt to it, but then I got tomato soup to go with it. Winter cranberry Sprite Zero. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, shower, I have to do some laundry, and then do some stuff on the computer for like grad school stuff. So this is kind of a boring vlog, but honestly, this is how I like my life. So yeah, we'll see what else I record. This was kind of boring, but I recorded a little bit of my workout, not all of it, but you know. And yeah, I'm an elliptical girly now. I don't know what happened, but I think I was just doing it the wrong way. And the Stairmaster, long gone. I was having to run on that thing anyways to get my heart rate up, so I'm an elliptical girl now. But yeah, I'm gonna shower, eat this, chill out. You know the vibes. Like, do you see that? Amazing.